So spectating solos, we're right into the action, spectating a player, but we also wanted to talk about how Vanguard integration ruined Warzone. This is what a lot of people were talking about, and this is kind of a topic I wanted to dig a little bit deeper into, especially since our video from about a week and a half ago, where we talked about all the issues with Warzone, and a lot of those issues have not been fixed. But I also wanted to discuss a little bit about some of the issues that are specific to the integration and things that would be broken regardless if the integration happened, just because so many people are on vacation when it comes to Activision. Has a dead silence, which is amazing, but they're probably going to get demolished here. This guy's going to full send them. They really have nowhere to go, and they are dead. So this guy comes up. He got the NZ41. He needs to plate up from that kill. Ended up coming up on dead silence. Really kind of an odd place to be on the map. You're so far outside the zone, but relatively easy to rotate into. I know there's a lot of different hot spots that emerge. Obviously, if you wanted to land hot, maybe go peak, maybe go airfield. Obviously, the one big thing and a lot of people are still asking for is FOV slider. I don't see that coming, but obviously some people are still crossing their fingers, hoping that that'll actually be a thing. I don't see it happening, but hopefully maybe someday for next gen. And then there's also a lot of issues related to crashing. There's crashes and when you load into the map. There's freezing when you go ahead and go to the buy station, when you go to a loadout. There's packet bursting, packet loss. There's all kinds of issues related to this. It's specifically attacking console players for a couple different reasons. One of the known things that is causing issues is if you try to play on 120 hertz on the next gen console, it'll lock you at 60, which is causing the game to crash. So if you just switch it to 60, your game should work a little bit better. On top of that, on Xbox, there's a bug where they made it so where you needed Xbox Live, even though this is a free-to-play Warzone game. So it created another issue. And then there's obviously stuff related to the loadout changes, vehicles, and other stuff that changes the pacing of the game. People are like, oh, Vanguard sucks now. It's like, this happens every year. When Warzone dropped, they said Warzone ruined Call of Duty. And then when Cold War integration happened, they said Cold War integration ruined COD. But then everyone was loving COD before this integration, so it didn't ruin COD that much, right? Like, and then now they're like, Vanguard ruined COD, you know? Vanguard integration ruined Warzone. Guess what? It's going to be fixed after they come back off holiday. I think on the 3rd, 4th, or 5th, somewhere around there, we should get a substantial update for the mid-season update that's going to fix like 80-90% of all the issues you're having. And it's unacceptable for a AAA studio to be, you know, allowed this types of issues. Like, no, you can't go on vacation. I know it's insensitive, but it's like, you can't leave your game broken for a month. Like, what is on? Like, you're going to lose a lot of players. Either way, same crap happened in Cold War. So many things broke the game. People, oh, he's going to land on this dude. Should be an easy kill. I don't know if the guy heard him. He got his MP40 out. The 45 round. I've seen a lot of people on the trend switching to that after I did my top 10 loadout video. And obviously it's good for a reason. Guy ran right past it. Where the hell did he go? Ooh. Oh. He was watching it. He's in the tree on the right. He's on the right. He's under the bush. Some people don't like all the foliage, but I spotted the guy. He was on the right. He's just watching the loadout. He went to go lay prone. As soon as he saw him, he was like, he dipped. This guy's hell no, I'm out. Other thing, they got the pay to win tier 100 skin, right? How is that even allowed? It's broken where if you're beyond 30 meters, you go invisible. Like how? That's not even... And then you got the audio cutting in and out. Camo challenges, no one has Atomic legitimately. The only people who have it are people that use an unlock tool. They play a couple matches and then they get their accounts banned or whatever. So you have issues with that. And then you got the game annoying bug. This guy's just going to camp it out. He's like, what's going on? You got Krampus, which we're going to surely see in this match. It's in every match. We saw it in the last one. We ended up getting... Why'd you pop a Deddy? Did you know somebody was here? Is that the biggest waste of a Deddy ever? I know the audio, your footsteps are mostly silent anyways, but what was going on there? He's avoided all conflict at all costs. I mean, it looked like they wanted to challenge someone earlier when they were going to that, but the guy was just positioned in a weird way. So, I don't think COD's dead, dying, or anything like that. We heard this every year since Warzone dropped. It's just, I'm numb to it now. Guess what? Next year, when Modern Warfare 2 drops, it ruined the Warzone. And then when Cold War 2 drops, or whatever the hell it's going to be called, Ruined Warzone, World War 3, Ruined Wars. It's like, bro, I've been doing this long enough where every year it ruins COD or Warzone and the game's trash and terrible, but yet they always perform very well, do well. It's just we're in a weird state where the game's broken, but once it gets fixed, people are still addicted and playing. They're like, yeah, I play 10 hours a day and I get kicked 4 out of 5 matches. Like, bro, you have an addiction problem. But that means the game's good, fundamentally good. The map's fundamentally good. Even if you prefer Verdansk or whatever, there's preferences. The map isn't terrible, right? It's still playable. The overall gameplay loop, I hear a Krampus. The gameplay loop is one that allows to keep you hooked, right? And that's what Warzone does really well. And unless another game comes out and does it better, it can be very difficult. But yeah, I don't think Vanguard integration actually killed Warzone. I think even the integration was better than the last time, besides the bugs. Obviously, the weapons. We got 40 new weapons. People are only using the brand MP40, maybe the PPSH, the Tommy gun, the STG. The Automaton got nerfed pretty bad. AS-44 is a little bit of a sleeper. Car 98, most people are still preferring the Modern Warfare 1. And there's other guns kind of in the mix that are really solid. And great options from Cold War and Modern Warfare. Not the best options always, but great options that were untouched that are still great. For me, I like the map a lot. I just prefer Rebirth Island in general just because of the pacing, because of the rule set. I think if they had normal rule set where I can land, get a loadout, pop UAVs, and then go push people, cool. I think that's what made Warzone popular is it's the non-traditional battle royale. Damn, somebody put that on the buy. That's busted. So he's got to work towards his free loadout. It's a little bit of a stretch. There's someone behind him that is rotating in behind him. And then there's one in front that he marked. And then there was another one over here that looks like they either grabbed Ghost or they died to this guy right here. But the other guy's coming up behind you. It says it's below you. He's on the path then. He's not in the sky or anything. The one behind, yeah, there you go. He looks like he's creeping up. You should be hurrying up to the ridge. He's heading to the buy station. At least based off the pathing, he's heading to the buy station. Now you lost him. You might hear him here. I think I heard him. I just hear gunfire maybe? You're gonna get shot in the back. The guy's you're gonna hear UAV in the air or something. Look at how quickly the guy jumped in the vehicle for a quick second. But look at how quick the zone dies. Obviously in solos before, it'd be like 60 players at this point. But the fact that we're zone 2 and there's only 37 other players, it's dying pretty quick. There's the vehicle rolling in. He's behind him. He's probably pushing towards the loadout since loadouts land in clusters. I saw somebody using this on Rebirth. Somebody showed me a clip. They died 5 times to a guy using... Oh, and he got ran over. I don't even think he did it on purpose. It was an accident. He's going to run him back over. Oh, shoot. This all happened because he was lazy and didn't wait for that guy. Should have waited till the gas touched you if you're going to hold out for that last dude. Now the guy's grabbing his loadout. He ends up getting a kilo with an RPG. Ghost. Ended up picking the Type 100 though, I believe. Yeah, Heartbeat's a useful tool, but in solos, a lot of people do grab... No, it's going to happen again. I'm just splatting into the ground. There it goes. Let's see who we spectate now. All right, so we got this other guy that's hiding behind a rock, still looting. Doesn't really have a lot of money. Could get the supply run, and it would probably pull towards the one buy station over here or over there on the right or the top left. Warzone's in a tough spot, but it's just going through its growing pains. We did this last year with the integration, and everyone thought the game was in a horrible state, unrecoverable. They ruined it. Oh my God. But it's just a cycle of it. And I understand that people are upset. Game's broken. There's no excuse, but Warzone's going to be fine because nothing's dropping in the next week. So he could clear this to get a bunch of money, but people will know where he's at. This guy has 192 ping. What the heck is going on here? Should not be connected to an NA server. Rotating in. These buy stations are watched like a hawk. I don't know enough of the vehicle spawns to know if that could be a vehicle spawn. I'm not sure. That's the weird part, is learning the map in those regards, where the map spawns are. Obviously, you know where chests are and stuff like that. This guy's a most wanted. Kind of an odd choice or solos. Probably an accidental grab. See, so this building is probably the ideal one to grab. And then once you get late game, boom, you grab the big bounty and it will pull towards that last person. Oh, dude was just waiting for him and smoked him. Was he mounted with the SDG? Waiting the cubby with his heartbeat out. With his MAC-10. I ain't seen a MAC-10 in forever. It's definitely an off-meta choice that used to be God tier, but just kind of average now. Still 19 players. He was just sitting here watching this. What a bum. This guy is loadout. Look at that. He's watching the buy station. What a scummy way to play. He has 7 kills, though. So you can't hate him on too bad, but my God, what a scummy way to play. That's solos though. Man was literally ADS just watching the buy station. Hopefully he gets gate kept really hard and then karma comes around to bite him, because normally when you're getting this late, you got to rotate early because this is where you start thinking about the win. Early game, cool. Let me just try and rack up some kills, rotate in. You got to get in the zone sooner than later. It looks like something, the guy's doing the tree. You can see the tree's lit up. They're probably going to hit up the buy. They're going to have the money for it. I saw an explosion there. There's the guy called in a precision. You saw the little dot, so he did call in the precision. He's on the buy station. Easy little kill here. Nice. Clean kill. Hey, this is how a camper gets his kills, bro. He's just sitting there watching the buy. He does have to move now. Doesn't have enough money for a UAV, but it has to heavily rotate out. Somebody did call in a precision. It could be 2 players here. The one that called in the precision, the guy that was running. Likely somebody else called it in, but I don't know what's going on here. See, this part can be a little bit wonky. This is why you got to rotate early and use the cover to your terrain. Maybe creep up this side and get into this building. It's kind of out in the open. So what a lot of people are finding as, oh, there's not a lot of great paths to open. It's really, oh, I can't choose the same stupid ways to rotate that I normally used to. I have to rotate differently if I don't want to just get shot out in the open. That's, I think, the struggle with Caldera versus Verdansk. You could literally rotate almost anywhere in Verdansk and you'd be fine. There were a few areas of the map where like, oh, you know what? No man's land. But besides that, most of the time it's just like, oh, I can rotate however. There's plenty of cover. I don't have to think about the rotation. I just move and then I'm just going to outgun the person. There's enough head glitches. So you don't have to really learn how to play the map. Kind of an odd choice, only running a 30-round mag because I think they're using an attachment. Which for solos you can get away with it. But I think that's why they have more recoil than you would expect for the gun. Because it should have almost no recoil. It should barely move. But with the short damage round, oh, that guy got blown up. With the short rounds, what ends up happening is you get a situation where your recoil is much higher with a slower rate of fire. And it's really good as more of a sniper support or an SMG build because then you don't have to worry about controlling the recoil as much. But since this is their ranged option clearly paired with the MAC-10, they're going to end up with issues where their gun is going to be hard to control, which we saw. They missed probably about 4 or 5 shots out of their 10 shots for an easy to shoot, clean as day target, which they should have decimated, and then they end up finishing off with the MAC-10. They're gonna have to break some glass here, so they might as well start working for the rotation, go down, and then kind of start working already, because they can't play the gas because they don't have a gas mask. Broke the glass, waited for the last second. Are you gonna go into the building? Ooh, I don't know about this. You gonna get smoked? You got smoked. By a regular STG that's probably built right. You got gunned. You couldn't use your long range option as the long range option. Bad loadout build, unfortunately. Which way is it gonna pull? Left, right, forward, or back? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, he got the pull. You could rotate early. And then they gotta rotate towards you. They're gonna shoot each other. Sit in the corner here. They're not gonna know you're here. They're not gonna pop up. They would be creeping along the edge of the wall, so you got to be careful. Oh, wow, he went for it. How the hell did they get by him? The zone's going to pull towards him. Oh, they're up top right there. You saw him on the ledge. I saw him on the ledge. There he is. Down. Thirsted. Where's the last one? Oh, he got beamed from the roof. They were both on the roof. Oh, what is this guy doing? The other guy's gonna choke it. This guy has a gas mask to work with, fully plated. Why wouldn't you full send him? This guy has a good gunny on him, though. Maybe he's rocking the Bren. He's coughing, isn't he? What an idiot! How do you choke the high ground? Appreciate all the support on the content. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.